Hello, just doing a video here. Going through our amplifiers, just gonna go through them and do a how fucking loud they are compared to the drums. We've done pretty much most of them, but still a few we haven't done. And got them all together to round them up and see which ones we play, which ones don't get played, and why not, and also what should we sell and then buy new amps. Like there's a lot of heads here, a few cabinets. So it's winter in Canada, so I just thought I'd do this video. Okay, so let's go through them here real fast, just explain what they are, and then I'll separate out the videos of each one to kind of go through them. In case you're interested in one, is it loud enough to play with your friends? Is it not? Is it played or is it not? Do we not play one for a reason, or why is that reason? Okay, so start over here. It's an Ion practice amp. It's been played at schools and stuff like that. It's okay. It's an amplifier. You can play on it and it doesn't sound great, but it has some distortion and stuff. Next is the Marshall DSL 15H. Had it for a long time. It sounds great. I love the sound of this amp. Just does everything. It doesn't have reverb or any effects. It doesn't have send and return like a loop. Next one's a Mesa triple rectifier. It's a big boy. It's 150 watts. Loaded with tubes. The whole back end of it is full of power tubes, not preamp or anything. It's full power tubes. Next one's just happens to be here. It's a JCM 900 from my son's friend. It's a 50 watt, and it sounds great too. It has a Marshall sound. Really good amp. He's used it live a few times and just works great, and you can count on it. He knows it's setting and it sounds good. Okay, up here is a PV Viper, just 30 watt 1x12. I love this amp. I turn it on, I have it setting. It did take me a while to get it set how I wanted it, not that long. And that's it, I press it, I know what button to press. And it sounds the exact same all the time, and I really like the sound. And it's a good amp, it's got good power. Another PV is a 6505 Plus. Originally this was a cabinet, and the cabinet bottom cap was cut, the head removed and separated to a head and a cab. So it's a 60 watt cab, and this is just the head portion of it. It makes total sense. It's a really good sounding amp, portable. Again, you get your 6505 sound whenever you want it. And the next is a Fender Mustang. It says 75 watts aside. I'm not sure that actual wattage. It's a modeling amp, so when it's a modeling amp, it has amp model. So you want your 65 or your reverb or your Mesa or tread plate. It'll model different amplifier sounds, and then it's loaded with effects in it, and it does a lot. And again, it'll just do what you want. Once you get it set up right, it'll do the same thing day in, day out, and sound good. Next is a Randall. We've had this one for a while too, RG1503, so 150 watt, 3-channel. This thing is a monster. It's really loud. I like it. And again, it's stable. It's solid state. This is not a modeling, so this is to a solid state amp. It can't copy anything. You set it yourself to be what it is. And it's been a great amp. It had one power issue, but it was just like a fuse or something. But that's it, and that was probably no fault of the amplifier. Next is a Mustang Mini. It's all filthy dirty because I keep it outside in my porch when I play. And it's just a little 8-inch speaker, and again, once you find a good setting on it, it's, considering amps from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, this thing sounds really good compared to a high-end amp from back then. This is a Blackstar ID Core. I don't think they're making the ID Core model anymore. I asked the fellow at NAMM from Blackstar, and he said, no, they're doing the Fly and the Jubilee and some other amps, but not this one. But all the electronics are in those amps, so you know, it's not discontinued or nothing, it's just into a different model now. And that is stereo, and it's great sound. And next is the handleable elector of our amps. It's on the dolly for a reason. It weighs a ton. It's a Fender DeVille 410 60 watt. It's not that large of an amplifier, but it is packed full of speakers, tubes, and amplifier. It weighs a ton. It's totally solid. So I had some comments, and I'm glad I got them, that a Fender DeVille or Deluxe is louder than solid state or modeling amps. But we're gonna find out. You know, is it or isn't? I don't know. So it is definitely loud, but it's so loud I haven't actually ever had it at high volume for more than, say, a minute. So I brought it down here in the basement on a dolly where we can crank it up for an hour if you'd like. And I'm gonna go head to head with the drums and see, is it louder than a Randall? Is it louder than a Marshall? Is it louder than the big triple rec? I don't know. So there's the amps we have right now. I'll go through the head-to-head battle when my drummer shows up. He's working right now, and then hopefully this is interesting to watch and helps me pick an amp. And you'll find out there's some we don't use. They're all good, but some amps just collect dust, and we're probably going to sell them. So we'll let you know which ones those are, and other ones you think are joke we actually do use. So we'll kind of go through them all. Okay. The video should show up shortly. I'll post this for now and then have the individual videos later, because we have to go through each one. It'll be like an hour-long video if I did them all right here, right now. Thanks, bye-bye.